Are you dreaming of a lush garden but short on space? What if I told you that you can create a vibrant garden right on your balcony or kitchen counter? In today's video, I'm sharing some super easy container gardening ideas that will transform your small spaces into a green paradise. Let's dig in. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you love gardening but are short on space, today's video is just for you. We're diving into some easy container gardening ideas that will help you create a beautiful garden right on your balcony, patio, or even indoors. So, let's get started. First off, why choose container gardening? It's perfect for small spaces, allows for easy mobility, and you can control the soil quality. Plus, it's a great way to add a pop of color to your home. Container gardening is also a fantastic way to experiment with different plants without committing to a full garden bed. Now, let's explore some simple ideas. Our first idea is creating a mini herb garden. You can use small pots or even repurpose old containers. Herbs like basil, mint, and parsley thrive in containers. Just make sure they get plenty of sunlight and water them regularly. You'll have fresh herbs at your fingertips for cooking. Consider planting herbs that complement each other, like rosemary and thyme, which can share a pot. This not only saves space, but also creates a beautiful arrangement. Next up, let's talk about flower pots. Choose colorful flowers like petunias, marigolds, or geraniums. Mix and match different heights and colors for a stunning display. Use a thriller, filler, and spiller approach. The thriller is a tall plant, the filler is medium-sized, and the spiller cascades over the edge of the pot. This creates a visually appealing arrangement. Now, let's get into some vegetables. You can grow a variety of veggies in containers, such as tomatoes, peppers, and even lettuce. Choose larger containers for bigger plants like tomatoes, and make sure they have good drainage. Use a trellis for climbing plants like cucumbers or pole beans. This not only saves space, but also adds vertical interest to your garden. If you're looking for something low maintenance, consider a succulent garden. Succulents come in various shapes and colors, making them perfect for creating a unique display. Use a shallow container with good drainage and a cactus mix soil. Succulents store water in their leaves, so they don't need frequent watering. Just let the soil dry out between waterings. Don't forget about indoor gardening. You can create a beautiful indoor container garden using houseplants like snake plants, pothos, or peace lilies. These plants not only beautify your space, but also improve air quality. Place your indoor garden near a window for natural light, and rotate the pots occasionally to ensure even growth. Before we wrap up, here are a few quick tips for successful container gardening. 1. Choose the right container. Make sure your containers are the right size for the plants you choose. Larger plants need larger pots. 2. Use quality potting mix. Invest in a good potting mix that provides the right nutrients and drainage. 3. Water wisely. Containers can dry out quickly, so check the soil regularly and water is needed. 4. Fertilize regularly. Since nutrients can wash away with watering, use a balanced fertilizer every few weeks to keep your plants thriving. 5. Sunlight matters. Ensure your plants get the right amount of sunlight based on their needs. Some love full sun, while others prefer partial shade. Now, let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid in container gardening. 1. Overwatering. This is one of the biggest issues. Always check the soil moisture before watering. If the top inch is dry, it's time to water. 2. Ignoring drainage. Make sure your containers have drainage holes. Without them, your plants can suffer from root rot. 3. Choosing the wrong plants. Not all plants thrive in containers. Research which plants are best suited for your space and climate. 4. Neglecting to rotate plants. If you have a mixed container, rotate the pots every few weeks to ensure all plants receive equal sunlight. 5. Forgetting to prune. Regularly check your plants for dead leaves or spent flowers. Pruning encourages new growth and keeps your garden looking tidy. As we move through the seasons, it's important to consider how they affect your container garden. Spring. This is the perfect time to start. Choose cool weather crops like lettuce and peas. Summer. Keep an eye on watering, as containers can dry out quickly. Consider adding mulch to retain moisture. Fall. As temperatures drop, you can transition to fall crops like kale and radishes. Winter. If you live in a colder climate, consider bringing your containers indoors or using frost cloths to protect your plants. And there you have it. With these container gardening ideas and tips, you can create a beautiful and productive garden, no matter how small your space is. Remember, gardening is all about experimenting and having fun. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more gardening tips and tricks. Share your container gardening experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're growing. Thanks for watching, and happy gardening.